Hello, this is Stan Nowlin from Fort Worth, Texas. Had a request from someone that wanted to know if I could make some videos of the licks that I use, that I do, and maybe something that you could use in your guitar playing, something you can add to your collection. I want to start out by looking at the D scale at the first position, and that, which is the basic foundation. Then we'll want to build upon that. And so let's get started and look at that right now. Okay, first of all, I want to show you how I make my D. I take my finger, and here we go, put it on the 2nd fret over these 3 strings, and I use that as a bar. And then I use the next finger on the 2nd string from the bottom on the 3rd fret, the next finger on the 4th fret, 4th string, and the pinky on the 5th string, 5th fret. Makes up the D chord. Now let me show you the D scale, and it's important that you do it exactly like we show you here. It'll help you in the future when you're trying to play. Here we go. I'll do it real slow so you can get it here. Now we want to go backwards. You want to be able to do it forwards and backwards. Now if you want to, you could resolve it right there if you want to, or you could go down even lower and take that scale on down like this. Like that. Now it's important that you do it exactly like I've got it here. Memorize it and practice it till you can do it without thinking. Now the right hand technique is very important, so we want to look at that. Maybe I can move this camera so you can see the right hand. Now I play with the thumb pick and the 2 fingers. 1, 2. And I use that thumb pick, and it's kind of like snapping your finger. That's the way I play, you know. That way you can get real fast. But anyway, it's important that you start the scale out with the thumb pick. Then the finger, alternate these fingers. Now you could play that with just the thumb pick. But you can get fast and more accurate if you'll do it alternated like this. Now we want to go backwards on it, and we want to start out with a thumb pick instead of the finger. And then a little finger on the 3rd. Well, anyway, let me just do it and you can see. Just like that right there. Now I have put together a tablature on that, and we will look at that right now. Okay, now we're looking at the chart I put together. I hope it's real easy to understand. You can see the 6 strings and the frets there and the fingering. I've got a T in some of that. That's showing the technique on the right hand using the thumb, and then the 1st finger and the 2nd finger, as you can see there. Notice the middle section, of course, is coming backwards, going backwards. We want the 1st string, we want to start it off with the thumb there on the 5th fret. And then the bottom chart is the order that we'll play this scale. Now I want to show you something that has helped me, and that is that when you have someone, a singer, singing a song, and you don't have a chart, and you don't know the song, you never heard it before, and the singer wants you to play behind them. So I have learned that to do that, I take the D scale and use that as my field. And so let's look at that right now. First of all, we want to break the D scale down into 3 parts. And so here is the first part. Now, here's the middle part. And here's the bottom part. Now, we want to look at that as 3 separate parts. It really helps when you're doing fill. And so let's say that the singer is singing. And so we're going to start playing. And what I do, I start on the bass note and then start doing the scale real slow while they're behind them while they're singing. Now, let's say they left a hole for me to play a little bit extra to fill that hole. So I might do part of the scale a little bit faster like this. And now they're back singing again, so I'll go real slow again. And so there's another little hole, so I'll do this. And then they go back to singing. We don't want to do too much. Just make it pretty while they're singing. Okay, so now to keep it from being boring, let's say they're singing again, and you're going to start out with on the top string, and then come back up here on the bottom and start there. Kind of break it up a little bit, or you could do it start in the middle when they're. All that is that scale. And all that is just scales. And it'll sound pretty while they're singing. Once you get a hang of that, playing behind people like that, they'll think you're a pro. Being able to play behind somebody, and it's real simple. Just all I do is just follow those scales. Now I hope you got something out of that, something you could learn to use in your own guitar playing to make you a better guitar player. Now that's all for right now. We're going to make some more videos of some other things that you might enjoy. So see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye now.